For a World War II veteran in West Point, this Veterans Day truly stands out. To thank Staff Sergeant Howard Miskelly for his service, President Donald Trump wrote him a letter and sent him a military jacket. Our Quentin Smith joins us live with more on his story. Hey, Quentin.
Yeah, Scott, Howard Miskelly entered the U.S. Army in 1943. He served with the 102nd Infantry Division in Europe and finished his service as a staff sergeant. Now, during his time in the military, Miskelly received several honors and medals. However, he says the jacket and thank you letter that he received from President Trump over the weekend now stands out to him the most.
Sergeant Miskelly, it has come to my attention that you are one of our living double Bronze Star World War II recipients.
As Howard Miskelly reads a thank you letter that was handcrafted just for him by President Donald Trump, a sense of pride and appreciation starts to set in.
Well, I couldn't believe it. It's hard to explain, but feel like you're getting paid for paid back a little bit for some of those bad days and nights you had.
Initially, it wasn't Miskelly's intentions to join the military. He was drafted into the U.S. Army on his 18th birthday, which at the time was something he wasn't too fond of.
It's kind of a down feeling. I was having more fun in Tippah County than I was fixing to have in the Army.
Miskelly left Tippah County for Camp Walter, Texas, and basic training. From there, he went to Louisiana for 30 days, and from there, it was on to the 102nd Infantry Division, and eventually to the European theater. Miskelly says he lost some of his closest military friends in World War II, and over 70 years later, the war still weighs on his mind.
There's only 3% of World War II veterans still alive. 3%. It just blows my mind as to how many folks was killed in the war. You know, everybody. German, Russia, just really unreal how many folks was killed in the war. And we ran into some just terrible things. And of course, when you're in the war, you're going to do that.
The war left a lasting impression on Miskelly, so much so that after serving in the military for 3 years, he decided it was time to get out. Back in the civilian world, he decided to begin a new life, so he went to Mississippi State where he earned his bachelor's degree. After graduating, the veteran spent a few years as a high school teacher before eventually opening his own clothing store.
I've just been blessed. The Lord has kind of guided my footsteps, and I followed them, and I've tried to do good in whatever I participated in.
Now, Miskelly says he still doesn't know how his name came to President Trump's attention, but says he's very appreciative of it. Oak Hill Academy also recognized Miskelly for his service during their Veterans Day ceremony earlier today.